Well, howdy, and welcome once again to the Double M Farm. I promised you I'd show you a little bit of red loading Duffy. So this is, I guess, part 4 of the pond build. And see if I can keep my hat on. It's going to get noisy. I don't have it throttled up all the way. If I do, you wouldn't be able to hear. Cleaning out one of the ditches leading into the new pond site. As you can see, Duffy is the perfect size as the companion for the Harbor Freight trencher. Digging in a lot of rock right here. Don't think I got a whole lot in that scoop. Yeah, I got a little bit. That's a little better. I guess the ideal situation would be to straddle the ditch. But this particular ditch, there's just no way for me to straddle it unless I went all the way down to the other end. I'll show you how I position Duffy to know I've got him in the right place. I just bring the bucket over, let that throttle down a little so we can maybe hear. What I do is I get him where I want him, put the bucket up in the air, then I can tell how far to back the little truck up to get it where I need it. See if I can do this without the camera falling off of my head. There we go. Just that simple. Uh-oh. Hope I can get out. I'm right up against this old fence post. I didn't want to take this fence post down because I'm going to be putting a new fence up right here to separate my two pastures. Now, as you can see, the bucket is centered right over Duffy. I'll take a little bit more out of this ditch. have to keep tightening and straightening my hat. I'm filming this with my phone and it's too heavy for my hat. Forgive me if I'm yelling. I can't tell how loud the trencher is on the camera. Not bad. See what we can do here. Well, now I don't have to shout. I may not have had to shout before. Oh yes, this ditch was only about 6 inches deep. Now I got it about 3 foot deep, right up to the point where the spring comes out of the ground right there. Hope my camera don't fall into the creek. And run on down to the pond site. But we've gone this far. If you're with me still, woo! I about overloaded that tire. Holy moly. Should have been paying more attention to the tire instead of the camera. Let's see if we can move up here and dump it without busting a tire. Make it real easy. Dump it right there where I'm building that up, that low area. Yeah, boy, she's mushy. I hope I'm not destroying that tire. Whoa, almost lost you. All right. Normally, I would dump it and drive forward to spread it, but so that you're able to see it on camera. Oh yeah, the tire doesn't look too bad. It was just in a hole back there. I'll get out so that you can see it. There's a little button here on the dash. Tailgate's automatic. It releases. And here we go. I probably got half a ton of dirt on there. And as you can see, the bottom pins release as you raise it, and it swings out. I don't fall in the spring here. And there we go. We have dump the load of dirt. So that's how it works. And it works good. The perfect companion to the Harbor Freight trencher is a mini truck with a dump. Just pull up. And down she goes. I do have to, this tailgate is stiff and it doesn't want to swing back in place, so I have to help it before I go all the way down, because then that latches the bottom pins. And there we go. And I'm building up a low spot here with the dirt I'm cleaning out of the ditch. There's my bridge. If you've been keeping up with the pond build, I think that last video was right after I'd gotten back from being sick. And I appreciate all the kind words that everyone has sent. I'm doing a whole lot better. As you can see, I'm working. So I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not bleeding like I was, and all tests have come back negative and benign, no cancer. So my strength has come back. I'm feeling pretty good. So I'm cleaning the ditch out. It's good here. This will handle the storm runoff. Up there, it was like a foot wide and 6 inches deep. So I'm trying to get it to match more along like this right here. You can see some dirt there where I cleaned out, right where that post is laying. But got the bridge done since last time you were here. And I've got, if I don't trip and fall, maybe all my strength's not back yet. Got this cleaned up. And I think the last time you saw the pond site on camera, it was still overgrown. Well, look at it now. This is where we'll start. As you can see, I cleaned out the other side a good bit. Just got to rake it off. And you see the water, how it's running. I'm going to bring the Harbor Freight trencher across that bridge, start digging right here, and just dig this out about 8 foot deep. And you can see how clear and clean the water is. And we'll dig this out, and over time and over years, however long it takes me, you can see it's not very big stuff because it's just so wet from the water. So I'll just be cutting that with the chainsaw and continue digging all the way down. So that's the status update. You can actually see the new fence now since we've got everything cleaned and out of the way. Got me a pretty good road here that I can drive in. So I can bring the tractor, the bush hog, dumpy, and the backhoe all in here on this side of the creek. And get a lot more work done. So that's where we are. Boy, look how fast. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but just look how fast that water's running from that spring. We are going to have a nice spring-fed pond here pretty soon. So that was a quick, well, I don't know how quick it was, but that was a video. I promised you I'd show you Little Red digging and loading Dumpy and Dumpy dumping. So that's what we've done. And I appreciate you visiting us here on the Double M Farm. And we'll talk to you again real soon.